Financial expert Mark Lamkin joins us in the studio this morning. We're talking about 5 financial commandments for people in their 30s. So Mark, this applies to me, and you always talk about there are things you should do in different stages in your life. Talk to us about the 30s.
You know what? Many people in their 20s spend their, get that college degree or maybe 10 years in college to get that first job. So your 30s, you finally made it. And for a lot of years and a lot of decades, that's fine. You get that college degree and you're done. But in your 30s, no longer. You've got to continue to get more education. You got to become invaluable to that. And if you want to raise your standard of living, you got to think about those designations. College degree people make $44,000, $45,000 a year. Masters, $60,000. But if you're like me, you got that MBA, and then I got a certified financial planning designation or an extra designation. Those could add $10,000 to $15,000 a year in average annual income. So it's really important to stay relevant, stay invaluable to your company. You got to continue to get that education and invest in you. Best investment you can make.
That's number 1. Invest in yourself.
Listen, when you're in your 30s, Sterling, to get that 15%, the good thing is many companies are starting to match that 401k again. So I'm telling you to save 15%, but if your company matches 6%, then you only have to do 9%. But here's the thing, if you get those extra degrees or certifications, as that pay raises or rises, use those rises to bump that to 15%. If you're a female, most likely you're going to live longer, or through death or divorce, you're going to be on your own at some point.
Right.
I want you, if you're in your 30s, to save even 20%, because many people in their 30s are going to live to the age of 100.
All right, talk about the non-mortgage debt. Are we talking credit cards, cars, things like that?
You got that right. In fact, in your 20s and on college campuses, they hand out these credit cards, and many students come out in far too much debt, or they spend 20s partying and not thinking about finances, and all of a sudden they've got this debt. Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace, great way to start on talking about snowballing, about how to pay off debt. I want you to focus on living debt-free, because life will start at its 40s if you go into it debt-free.
All right, improve credit. How can we do that?
You know what? FreeCreditReport.com. I want you to check that. Identity theft's up. There's a lot of mistakes on that, and mistakes cost interest rates, because if that credit rate goes down, interest rates go up, and that can cost you thousands. Take that time in your 30s every single year. FreeCreditReport.com. Pay that debt off. Prioritize. Not too many credit cards. Pay it off, and those credit scores go up.
All right, our 5th commandment, thou shalt not covet.
This is the biggest mistake of folks in your 30s. I want you to surround yourself with positive people, with folks that make more than you. I want you to set your goals high, but if you're running with that type of crowd, maybe your income's not there yet. You can't have those boats and planes and big houses. So
that's right.
Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. Have that plan. Don't covet your neighbor's stuff. And for your 30s, biggest reason for bankruptcies, right here. Don't do it.
All right, 5 commandments for people in their 30s. For more information, you can log on to our website, WDRB.com. That's where you will find more information on Mark Lamkin with Lamkin Wealth Management. He has 2 offices in the greater Louisville area. He'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Mark, always good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.